Yeah, we prefer to not get real close to these massive supports. There's like serious, excuse me. Had a freaking hot wine burp come out during that. Alright, so we're taking advantage of our guest night here and the power that comes with it, the 110. And so, we're drilling out holes for some pad eyes. They're going to go on the boat and will give us a good firm anchor for our staysail sheets. So, some blocks that we're going to run for our staysail sheets. So basically, what we do is we drill out oversized holes for the pad eyes. Here's one right here. Okay, so we draw out oversized holes for the pad eyes, fill them all with epoxy, and then drill them out again so water can't get into the wood core of Rad Mode's cabin top. That's basically the way we do it. Couple of these are a little recessed. Sometimes this stuff always seems to shrink a little as it cures, but I'll just pack those full of butyl rubber and they'll be fine. But we should have these on before we leave today.
Today I am making some curtains for another sailboat in exchange for a lift into town, so I can shop at a cheaper store like Walmart. I think it's a pretty good trade.
We call Darius Mr. Helpy McHelperton. If there's anything he can help you work on the boat, he's going to do it. So he was my little right-hand man at this time and helped me get some stuff done on the outside. You also get me those two little bolts over there and the screwdriver, flathead.
Okay.
Our good friend Captain Dennis from the Shamaness stopped by to impart some of his magical wisdom.
Suck up whatever we got. And Amanda from SV Irony came over to help me go up the mast. Hold on one sec. Christina was busy with her projects, and our mast headlight still wasn't working, so I needed to check it out. Go ahead, take me off the cleat. All right. Okay, go ahead, pull it up. On Rad Mode, we use our main sheet to go up the mast, and it's not long enough to take me all the way up there, so basically I have to get up on the spreaders and hold on while she pulls everything else up to the top of the mast so I can go the rest of the way. Check some shit out first. Since it was a new rig, I wanted to check some stuff out on the way up to the masthead and make sure nothing was backing out or getting loose. How the son of a bitch. Mother. Somehow, in all the chaos that ensued during our mast raising, we neglected to fully open our cotter pins. So, it was a little freaky finding that out. After squaring that mess away, I went up to the masthead and pretty quickly decided I was just going to take the damn thing off and troubleshoot it down in the boat. It ended up being a good call. She's turning it on because I have no idea what I'm doing. I checked continuity of the circuits and all that, but we just had a spark. And I'm not really, I believe that each of these, one of these contacts is supposed to be negative and one's supposed to be positive. This is a little different than the other kinds that have one contact on the bottom and the ground on the side. So I think I might have had it backwards. We're going to find out right now. Fire extinguishers under the fridge.
Yeah.
I mean under the sink.
Yeah, I know. I helped install it. No sparks.
It works. Figured it out. Okay.
You're welcome.
I got this now. No problem now. I can cut this big nasty mess off I made.
The next morning was a bit chilly but beautiful, and after Justin went up the mast to put the mast headlight back on, we took off.
Kind of take us, yeah, like out and to the left a little bit, and then that's Decker Island, which we want to kind of stay. It's a little shallow on the point, so we want to. So we are doing 7 knots right now, which is the fastest Rad Mode has gone. And oh, wind. It's like what? 12 knots, maybe 10?
Yeah.
We don't even have a good head sail up, but 7 knots speed over ground. So the current is helping us.
You see all the boats, right?
Yeah. So our anchor light is finally on. It's so great. I'll have to pull that little inflatable light off the top of the mast every night. I am really stoked about this. It is very cool. It's working.
All of a sudden, our whole boat got lit up, so we went outside to see a tugboat pushing a giant barge. We saw our anchor light.
Saw our anchor light.
Yeah, it's working.
It did its job, yes.
Suiting up. It's cold out. It's really cold out. Yeah, what are you guys heading? Are you guys gonna be sailing towards San Francisco or?
Christina's brother, Captain Kurt, aboard the Plan B, gave us a call, and we decided it was going to be our mission to meet up and do a raft up with them. Yeah, so how do you deal with children getting your stove all filthy?
Oh yeah, they just earned themselves galley slave title.
Yep,
Yeah.
galley cleaning, that's what they're doing. Anyways, it is crappy outside. It's in the low 40s, and out here we've noticed you got to kind of wait for the tide to shift.
Yeah.
When you got low winds to go anywhere. And we got about 2 knots of wind. So we've been just kind of waiting, watching, and waiting for the boat to flip, and then we'll yank up anchor, get our sails up, and see if we can meet up with the Plan B. But in the meantime, what are you making?
Some hot wine.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Motivation factor. Hot wine.
Yep. Cool day, hot wine.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my hot wine recipe from my friend Arena, and it's basically you take a red wine like Cabernet or Merlot. Got rid of the box, so I labeled it Cab. And then you put a little bit of water and dissolve some brown sugar. with cinnamon stick and a couple of cloves. And then typically you take a lemon, but we only have limes. So you squeeze it, put it in the bottom. I'll get a new one. And once that gets simmering, then you add the wine. And you don't want the wine to boil because it'll dissolve all the alcohol content. So you just get the wine to heat up and simmer a little bit, and then you're good to go.
It's 2 knots of wind right now, with the gusts up to 3. Living on the edge.
There's a gust.
There it is, 3 knots right there. Felt it too.
$4.5.
Wow.
4.4. After a long day of sailing, we finally spotted the Plan B.
Looking good, guys. Right about over here.
Jackie!
Kill my wind. Please join us in our next episode as we raft up with the Plan B in far less than ideal conditions before we spend the next day racing. And if you guys like the video, please hit the like button and share it with all your friends. Also, we ask that if you're interested in possibly supporting Rad Mode and helping us get better equipment and better editing software along with finishing the boat, please check out our Patreon page at patreon.com. Thanks for watching. We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.